Let me just quickly say there are different types of speakers, right? So there are professional speakers who make a living purely from speaking. There are those of us who are business speakers who run businesses, and of the fact that we run businesses and are successful at it, we get invited all over the world to tell people what we do and how we do it, right? So the importance here is to understand which of those you want to be. Then the first question, which is, can you make a living from public speaking? I say this to every person I meet, which is public speaking is a skill, it's a tool. And it is, in my view, the single most important skill of any person who sees themselves as a leader in the new age. The ability to communicate, or the lack of it, often determines the extent to which you will succeed in life.
Knowing full well that we can't follow your steps, how would somebody who wants to get into public speaking, how would you tell them to start?
So the first thing I say to anyone who says I want to become a speaker is it's like wanting to become a singer. Sing. Right, so the practice and the iteration is the single most important. Mina, when I started, I did a lot of work pro bono. So I'd get invited by Rotary clubs and I'd go and speak at places because I wanted to get into the application of the skill so I could get better at it. Right, so there is a difference between being a paid speaker and a speaker. So the first thing I say to people is just speak. If you get invited to speak at your kids', I don't know, graduation ceremony, go. If you get invited to speak at church, do it. If you get invited to MC a friend's wedding, do it. Start practicing this thing you want to do. When you make the decision that you then want to become a professional speaker, the best thing to do is to ask yourself the single most important question, which is speak about what? And most people don't do that. So people go, I want to speak, sure. About what?
The content.
The content is important because once you know about what, you then answer to whom. So if I know I want to speak about X, then I need to ask myself, but who needs to hear it? Once I answer the question, who needs to hear it, I know who to talk to. That's the market built.